Hello to all and welcome to our daily unity practice. I am as always glad to be here and absolutely love this practice. It changed so many people's lives and I'm pretty sure it will also improve yours. So we're just going to wait for a bit for other community members to join us, and we'll begin the practice itself. Just for those who never practiced it, I'd like you to know that this practice before wasn't available to all. It was just practiced at the ashrams of India, and that's how my master received it, by years of serving in the ashrams. And now we are so privileged to have this practice and practice it daily. So welcome. I'm glad to see people joining. Let's begin the practice. I assume you are already sitting in a comfortable position. If not, just take some time to do so. And begin taking deep breaths through the nose and exhales through the mouth. As many as you feel, as many as your body needs to. Perhaps release any stress through exhale, or just to give your body a signal that you are safe. And it feels good in general. Just do what feels good for you today. And with the eyes closed, begin witnessing your breath. So you're breathing in and out through the nose with certain curiosity. You're paying attention to the breath. Meanwhile, relax the center of your head. Relax your face, your eyes. Relax your shoulders, belly, sink into the hips. If possible, lean against something so you can really feel that you can just be supported and completely let go so you can relax more. If you need to have your eyes open, if you're doing something, perhaps some house work or other stuff, it's okay to keep your eyes open. Just breathe and witness the breath. That's it. And now as you're breathing and you are aware of your breath, you're also aware that you're not your breath. The breath is simply witnessed. Bring awareness to the body, feel what it feels, any sensations, anything that is happening within the mind and body. So you're witnessing the sensation, but you're not the sensation itself. You are not any of the sensations arising right now in the mind body. Breathing in and out, being present, witnessing the breath. Continue witnessing everything else. The sound of my voice, you know that you're not the sound of my voice. The sound of your breath, of course, you know and see clearly that you're not the sound of your breath. Any sounds, any noises, none of it is you, but everything is witnessed from that place of here and now, from the moment where you are present with what it is. Breathing in and out, still through the nose. Notice what your thoughts are. And thoughts are coming into your mind. And as you witness them, you see them, you're not your thoughts. You understand that clearly. The breath is just happening. It's all natural. It's happening all by itself. There is no force to it. You're feeling pretty peaceful and relaxed, you might say, but everything is witnessed, everything is observed. There is no force at all. So every thought comes and goes, and you do not have any dialogue with any thought. You just let it be. Just like guests when they check in and check out from the hotel rooms. Same your thoughts when they are witnessed, but there is no interaction with them. You don't get emotionally involved with them. There's some kind of distance. Simply aware of the thoughts, understand that you're not your thoughts. Breath is there. Sounds are there. Your presence is there. Any sensations, any emotions, any thoughts are also here in the moment of where you're witnessing everything, but you're none of it. And let's go a little bit further. As you witness your mind, you see that there might be some memories there, but you understand you're not your memories. And you're not your past. You're also not your future. You're not your imagination. You're not any expectations. You're not any wounds. You're not any past. You're not any story that your mind tells you on every day of who you are. And you're not also the image that you hold when you usually think of yourself daily. At any time when you think of yourself, especially now when you think of yourself and your eyes are closed, you see some image. That image is your body. And you know that you're not your body. You can point at your body, but that wouldn't be you. That is witnessed in a moment of here and now, and that's the body. And do not hold that image of your body. Just imagine you're erasing it now with a massive eraser out of your mind. Just for a moment, do this. The breath is still there, but there is no association with the story of who you believe you were, and no association with the image you usually hold in your mind of yourself. You see yourself in a particular way. Usually you see the body, but you also see your face, your hair, and that's who you believe you are. And that picture of you changes according to what perception of others might be imprinted in your mind, right? So sometimes if you were told that your face is pale, are you okay today? And a friend would question you, or another person, you would begin doubting yourself and your image of yourself might change. So for a moment, let go completely of any image of yourself, any story, understanding that you're not the story, you're not the image, you're not any beliefs of yourself. And you're also not your body, you're not your mind, we said that, you're not your weight, your size, your shape, you're not your imagination, you're not your education, you're not any information that you've ever read, listened to, or heard or studied. You're none of the concepts. You're not the time as well. You are not your name. You're not the numbers on the scales. You're not the numbers on your bank account. You're not your job. You're not the role that you're playing daily. So wherever you are, there's so many roles we are taking: employed, unemployed, mother, sister, like a family member role. There is then partner at home, perhaps role. At work, you have a different role. Many, many roles now. Just understand that none of them is you. You're not also the clothes that you're wearing, and you're not any form. So you're completely formless, timeless, limitless being. Breathing in and out, still through the nose. There is a feeling of being, you know that you are. And at that same time as that knowing that you are, you're conscious of everything in you, around you, but none of it is you. So if I asked you, where are you? Would you point at your body? If you pointed at your body, that means you're most likely not yet in the state of conscious, that is conscious of everything and conscious of itself. Because in that state, it's like you are everywhere and nowhere. So your presence is everywhere, that existence, that being, it's felt nowhere and everywhere. That's how I would describe it. And don't worry if you don't really feel it. You can just relax and witness the breath and enjoy that your mind is slower, that your thoughts are not driving you mad, and there is a certain peace, I would say, in the spaciousness of what you are. There is certain spaciousness, freedom, peace, a simple joy of being. It's all in that field of the moment of now. So it's like you are in that field, you are the field and a part of that field. It's like you are a drop in the ocean and the whole ocean is in the drop. Okay, that also explains the feeling when people feel that state of being fully present and fully aware of what they are. So that essence of who you really are is there for you. The body is breathing in and out. You're feeling pretty relaxed. You're feeling great. You are free completely. And that freedom is free of charge. That freedom is always here in this moment, available to you. So breathing in and out through the nose, just for another moment. Enjoy simply being. There is no force to you. There is no commitments, no obligations. You don't need to prove anything, to sell anything. You don't need to work. You don't need to do your daily tasks. And it's really, really great just to be, and there is a certain level of happiness, I would say, as well, from that being. You're just happy because you are. You are content because you are. Happiness has been so much materialized and people are running so much after it that I don't really even like to use that word as much as joy, as peace. But it's still certain level exists there of just being happy in the moment. And from that state where you are, which is on the other hand, state out of all states, and as much as it sounds, it might be a contradiction, that's the truth. So you're knowing that now, that feeling of what you are is the only reality. And that something that you are, that purest, most magnificent, divine, joyful being, always will be, always is, and always were present. It will never die. That's why Nisargadatta Maharaj, my guru, says, I was never born and I will never die. Because when he self-realized himself, he had realized that feeling that does not depend on the emotional state of mind and body. On every day, mind and body state changes. For some people 10 times, for some people 100 of times if they're not able to control the emotions. But when you are that, magnificence itself, existence itself, life itself, divine self, call it whatever you like. But in that, what you are, the state never changes. The state is always joyful, it's always pleasurable, it's always beautiful. And I do wish for every person to experience that. So now knowing what you are, feeling it, that sense of I am is still there. And let's say it a couple of times. I am, I am, I am. And when you say these words, do your best to detach from the body and mind if you haven't yet. And you would feel, you can move that I am, like a couple of meters, 1 meter ahead from you. Imagine it's there. And instantly, it's not your body. You can move I am, imagine it 1 meter beyond you. And as the body breathes in and out, you still exist. There is no need to panic. But the feeling of I am is not in the body. When you watch a movie, the feeling of I am moves into the person that you watch the movie about, the hero, right? And then suddenly you begin feeling all the emotions that are arising in that hero. So if you don't move if you do not identify yourself with that with the body, I am just exists. It hasn't got any conditions. It's unconditional being. And from I am, now remove I. And when M remains, that's just a being. It's just the existence of that being that you are, but it's not attached to even I, even to something that is conscious of that beingness. So in the state where you are, and I believe most of you are in a perfect state, let's just do the unity practice. So I want you to imagine that you are one universal consciousness, and now you intentionally amplify the vibration of love and kindness many times over. And you just feel it happens right now as the body breathes in and out. The vibration of love and kindness continues amplifying 1,000,000 times over. And you feel the expansion of that vibration in your chest, in your heart, as it's pulsating of love, kindness. It's full of light. You also might feel light. You might feel luminous. And that feels great. Now let's amplify it 10,000,000 times. Just trust it's happening. No need to force it. No need to question how. No need to worry about it. Just like children play the game, believe it's just happening now. Beautiful. And now let's amplify the vibration of love and kindness 100,000,000 times. You can feel it in every single cell of your body. It's vibrating the highest vibration of love and kindness. Breathing in and out through the nose. Keep amplifying the vibration of love and kindness even more. Beautiful. And now let's invite all the people that we love into this field. And the field around you already vibrates the highest frequency of love and kindness. And all the people now entering our field also enjoying that highest vibration of love and kindness. Think of your family members, your friends. Just call in their names and let them be here with us. Think of your friends, friends of friends. Breathing in and out through the nose. Being completely free. Nothing to do, just enjoying your own being. And that feels really wonderful. It's unconditional happiness, actually, joy in a moment of being. Now let's invite all the people that we do not like. We might have had an argument in the past. People who triggered us, diminished us, criticized us, people who are angry at us. Think of your ex-partners, think of your colleagues, think of your family members you might not talk to, ex-partners, friends that you don't want to see anymore. You don't need to forgive them straight away. Just invite them, think of their names, and the names will be rising in you right now. Let them be here with us. And the field is resolving everything, cleansing the energy that might be negative, any hurt, any suppressed emotions, any unspoken words, any disappointments, any hurt, any hatred, any expectations. Everything is now wiped out, removed, sent back to the universal consciousness, and it's replaced. It comes back in the form of the highest love and and kindness. Breathing in and out, you can feel it's anchoring in your psyche, in your subconscious mind, in the body, every single cell of it, every organ, in your bloodstream, in your skin, and all your body begins vibrating of the most magnificent, most vibrant, and purest form of love and kindness energy. The body is breathing in and out, and you can feel that vibration. And something has already shifted. You can feel completely different comparing to the beginning of the practice. If you feel calmer, suddenly you feel like you're untouched by anything that had happened to you in the past, because the field is working around you right now. Time to let go. Let the highest consciousness to cleanse anything that doesn't need to be there, anything that blocks you from being the highest being and vibrating the highest energy is removed, it's wiped, cleansed, just has been a moment ago, and it feels amazing. It feels really great to vibrate that highest frequency. That is your natural frequency. That is your right birth to vibrate love, to vibrate kindness, to vibrate joy of being, to vibrate harmony, because you're one with all. The consciousness, it's everything that surrounds us. They've proved already that the matter consists of energy. There are atoms, and between each atom there is a space. So the table that seems to be so solid is just the energy, as well as the car. And everything vibrates, has got the vibration. Everything, you can say, is the consciousness, is the energy, and energy is the matter. And physicians, like quantum physicians, already proved that everything is made of that matter. And some say that is photons, and that is light. So you are light. Here we go. And now let's invite into this absolutely magical field of love, joy, and kindness all the animals that are on our planet Earth. So think of domestic animals, cats and dogs, wild animals in Amazon or somewhere in Africa, animals in the rivers, in the oceans, all the fish that is there, and dolphins, whales, Think of the birds, invite them into this field, insects, and let's surround all the planet with love and kindness, as if it was wrapped in a beautiful blanket of golden or silver light. So the whole planet Earth is vibrating of a beautiful energy, and more peace, more love is more harmony, of course, is created on this planet Earth. And it all begins within you, stopping battle with, especially mental battle. So many people still have inner battle with someone that they haven't even seen for a few good years. And of course, stopping the battle with yourself is the most crucial thing in the world. So many people are hurting themselves, so many people hate themselves, and you cannot be fully giving love to others if you still hurt yourself, if you still feel guilty, if you still didn't let go of the past and you didn't forget of it and mostly forgiven yourself. So please hug yourself and forgive yourself. Body's breathing in and out, and you're feeling that is the time to let go. That is the time to forgive. That is the time to accept yourself fully. That is the time to love yourself for who you are. Just say a couple of times to yourself, I love myself. Repeat it a few times. Feel that love coming from your heart. Feel the kindness flowing around your body as you keep vibrating the highest love frequency. And you're so, so kind to yourself right now. You allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from them. You forgive yourself for the past. And you move on into your beautiful life, because every day you wake up and it's today. There is no need to overthink the past or over worry about the future. If you just keep moving from one moment to another moment to another moment, keeping your attention on the breath and on the being, on the presence, which is usually the feeling of I am, then one day you've got a big chance to self-realize that what you are, the divine self. And I really, truly, truly wish you that. Thank you so much for coming and practicing with me today. I appreciate your being, and I'll see you here tomorrow, 8 p.m. Bali time, 2 p.m. for Hungary, Spain, I think, Poland, 1 p.m. for UK, 10 p.m. for Australia, Sydney, and I think it's 8 a.m. for Florida. Much love, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If it's a day for you, enjoy, have a beautiful day, shine your light bright, share it with others, enter the life as the sunshine. And if it's an evening or night and you're about to fall asleep, just have the most beautiful healing dreams, and I'll see you here tomorrow. Thank you.